What is up, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon White, and today we're going to be taking on the Elite Four in the second to last episode of this series. And I may have said in the last episode, I vaguely remember saying that we had 3 more episodes. That was inaccurate, incorrect, false, all of that stuff. Yeah, we have this episode, we've got 1 more after this, so there's only 1 more thing that I want to do other than the Elite Four, so that's going to be, yeah, for next time. So, we're going to start off with Chantal, and we're just going to go in, the normal order. We're going to be boring like that. And, so we're starting off with the Ghost user thingamajiggy. So, I'm pretty confident that I should be okay in this one, because I've got Chandelure, and Chandelure is going to be able to wreck lives. And I've also got Seismitoad, who's going to be super effective against 2 of her Pokemon, so I'm feeling alright about this one. This world doesn't exist just for you, and I'll tell you why. She's quoting something. That was part of a novel I wrote. Ah, okay. Absolutely love writing about the close bonds between the trainers who come here and the Pokemon they train. Could I use you and your Pokemon as a subject? What if I say no? Well, apparently it doesn't matter what I say. She doesn't even give you the option. It's time to battle. So, this time around, the Elite Four is going to have different Pokemon, and yeah, they're all going to have 6. A team full of 6 with very high levels, and as you can see, she's going to start off with Cofagrigus at level 71. So this is just a pure Ghost type. It's mostly on the physically defensive side, so I should be okay to go for a Shadow Ball here. I do outspeed it because it's slow as balls, if balls were slow, like really slow balls. And Shadow Ball is going to take this thing out, thankfully. Cofagrigus can be just very annoying. And thankfully, even if it did stay alive, it wouldn't really be able to Will-O-Wisp me or anything like that. So I'm not too worried about it because Chandelure just will destroy most of what Chantal has. So she's going to come out with the Jellicent next, which is water and ghost typing. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, and I don't know if that's going to kill, honestly. And it doesn't, because Jellicent is just I don't know, just crazy on the specially defensive side. It can tank anything. And it goes for the Hydro Pump, it connects, and almost kills me. I honestly don't know how Chandelure survived that, and it seems like the level difference is the only thing that kept me alive there, because I only stayed alive with 41 HP, and that's not very much. So Chantal's going to go for the full restore there to heal up her Jellicent, and you know what, I'm just going to nail this thing with another Shadow Ball, and I know I'm faster. I figured she'd go for the full restore there, so this is going to be a dead Jellicent one way or another. So we'll go for Psychic here, try to preserve some of our Shadow Ball PP, because I feel like we might be using a lot of it. So yeah, that's that. Jellicent goes down. Golurk is going to be next. And yeah, let's see, Ground and Ghost. So I should be okay to bring in Seismitoad for this one. I should be able to surf it, and there's not really anything it can do. Golurk is, again, another physical ghost. Has pretty high attack and defense, and pretty okay HP as well, but not so much on the special side. So I should be able to go for Surf and do a good amount of damage, and actually it kills. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all, but I will take it. Good job, Seismitoad. Down goes the Golurk. And yeah, this is a Pokemon that we have not seen yet. That's going to be Frostlass, and that's going to be the evolution of Snorunt. Female Snorunt, with the Dawnstone and such. So it's going to be Ice and Ghost. And Frostlass is fast, so I don't trust that Chandelure will be able to outspeed it without getting hit with a Shadow Ball right off the bat and getting killed. So I'm actually going to send out Archeops here. Archeops is fast, and I should be able to hit it with a Rock Slide and kill it. Well, at least I'm hoping, because if it goes first, I'm screwed. So I'm going to go for a Crunch, actually, because I don't want to risk missing. And it does have bad physical defense. It's just frail all around. So Crunch, oh, no, it doesn't kill. I should have went for the Rock Slide, and it goes for the Blizzard and misses. So I got lucky there. That would have one-hit KO'd Archeops for sure. And yeah, a little bit of luck on my side there. Okay, alright, so Frostlass goes down. And Drifblim is going to be coming out next. I don't think she had this last time either. Because, as you can tell now, they have Pokemon from other regions. So let's see, Ghost and Flying, we're going to bring in Zebstrika on this one, and yeah, Drifblim is another Pokemon that has just a ton of HP, not so much in the defense departments like some of her other Pokemon do, but just massive HP stat. So Wild Charge, even if it does kill, and it does, and we're going to get hit with the Aftermath there, which sucks. But we're going to take a lot of recoil damage from this. And yeah, that takes away like maybe a third of our health. And she's going to come out with Chandelure next. So that's going to be Ghost and Fire. I've got my own Chandelure, and I'm going to be at a higher level. So I'm completely confident that I should be able to outspeed, KO it with Shadow Ball. Because it just doesn't... I don't know. It has okay defenses. I think it's 90 defense and special defense, or around there. I'm just guesstimating. But its HP is pretty bad, so Shadow Ball from a massive attack stat like Chandelure's should be enough to kill, and it is. Chandelure is going to go down, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her last Pokemon. Yep, it is. Alright, so 1 down and 3 to go before we get to face off against the champion. So, awesome sauce. Alright, so sorry. First, I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad time. Blah-blah-blah-blah. Nothing else that I'm interested in. I'm pretty sure they're just saying a lot of the same stuff, if not the exact same stuff that they said the last time around. So, whatever. I don't care about that. So next, it looks like this is going to be Grimsley, the Dark Pokemon user. So, Chandelure is probably not going to get as much use in this battle. Except for maybe against Bisharp, because, you know, Fire will be super effective, but it also could have Sucker Punch, and that could be a problem for Chandelure, so I don't know if we're going to get to use Chandelure at all. Let's see, I should probably heal up a little bit. Chandelure did take a beating, and so did Zebstrika from all of the recoil. Zebstrika actually didn't even get hit by an attack, but it got hit by Aftermath, and then the recoil from just knocking out Drifblim with a Wild Charge. So, let's see, I'll grab a Hyper Potion there, and we'll use that on Zebstrika, so everyone's back up to tip-top shape, full health, all of that stuff. And, yeah, it looks like everybody's okay, so let's do this. So, as for Dark-type Pokemon, what do I have to face? Let's see that. I've got Seismitoad, and he's got Drain Punch, so that's going to be probably my best weapon. I don't have any fighting types, and the only fighting type move I have on my team is going to be Drain Punch. And I don't think I have any bug type moves either, now that I'm thinking about it, which is also super effective on Dark. Fairy isn't a thing yet, so yeah, we're going to have to rely on Drain Punch a little bit, or at least to see, you know, what other typings that his Pokemon have that we can exploit. Let us begin, and may the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you are really living. Okay. I guess that's cool. I really like this man's scarf, have to say. Look how long that shit is. That's crazy. Alright. He's going to have 6 Pokemon just like all of the other Elite Four trainers. And he's going to start off with Sharpedo. It's going to be Water and Dark, and this thing is super duper frail. I don't really think he can do too much to me. He's going to be faster. Just because, well, he's a Torpedo Shark thingamajiggy. Of course he's faster. He's going to go for the Night Slash, and that does a decent amount of damage. And Drain Punch will probably kill, just because Sharpedo just has awful defenses, awful HP. And it does. And since we use Drain Punch, we're going to get all of our health back. And then take a little bit of damage from Rough Skin, and I'm fine with that. You know, that's not that much. So Crocodile's going to be next, and he's going to be Ground and Dark type. So I could stick with Seismitoad if I wanted to, really, but Crocodile's almost certainly going to outspeed and be able to hit me with something hard. So I'm going to go out to Serperior. I know I can outspeed with that. Let's hope he doesn't have Intimidate. Ah, he does have Intimidate. Alright, so this might have to be a 2-hit KO. Let's go for a Swords Dance first. And let's see, maybe he'll go for Crunch or something like that. Hopefully not Dragon Tail. Nope, goes for the Foul Play. Wow, good move. And that does a lot of damage because it uses our attack stat against us at +2. Now I'm going to have to go for a Leaf Blade and really hope that this kills. And I'm at +1, by the way, not +2, because of the Intimidate. Doi! So Leaf Blade is going to be super effective. Crocodile does go down from that. And Scrafty is going to be next. And it's going to be a Darkened Fighting type. Let's see here. What do I have to use against that? We might have to exploit that Fighting type weakness. Or not Fighting type weakness. Whatever. You know, weaknesses from being a Fighting type. I'm actually going to stick with Serperior on this one at +1 attack. We'll go for the Aerial Ace. Scrafty's pretty bulky though, so I'm thinking that's not going to kill him. Even though we're at +1, and no, that's going to be a 3-hit KO. And he has the Poison Jab. So, oh, somehow Serperior survives, but he's poisoned. Oh, so he's not going to live through the turn. Wow, that was a waste of just surviving. Okay, so now we can bring in Archeops, and we're going to be able to finish him off, outspeed him, and yeah, we'll be able to go for the Acrobatics. Get rid of him. Hopefully I do not need Serperior again in this battle, so I don't have to waste a turn reviving him. That would be nice. I can't believe that I got poisoned on that turn. That sucks. Alright, Drapion is going to be next. That's a dark and poison type. So, let's see. Its only weakness is going to be ground. And let's go into Seismitoad for this. We can Earthquake this thing. Drapion has pretty good defenses on both sides. Actually, no, he outspeeds me. Yikes. So that does pretty decent damage. I'm able to take that kind of nice, though, with my high HP. And I can go for that Earthquake, and no, he barely survives with, I don't even know how many HP that is. I don't even want to know. Looked like 5 or less. So he's going to go for the full restore. I guess that's kind of predictable. I went for the Drain Punch here to try to get some HP back because Crunch did a decent amount of damage. Earthquake should kill now. I'm going to have to take another hit, though, because he is faster. So we're going to go for the Crunch there. And, gets me down to about 100 HP. And Earthquake should finish this Drapion off. And it does. So Drapion's going to go down. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. Seismitoad is going to grow up to level 76 as well. And I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but all of my Pokemon were trained up to level 75 going into this. So that's pretty much, yeah, just all the training that I did. So Leaper is going to come out next. We fought enough of these, you know, going up against Team Plasma and Sharon to know what it does. It goes for the Fake Out on the first turn. Pretty predictable. Hoping that I can get a lot of my HP back here, but he's going to go for the Sucker Punch, and that's going to be able to knock me out. So the double priority there takes me out before I get a chance to really do anything, and that could be a problem because I know he still has Bisharp. And I don't have anything other than really Chandelure to take it on. If it has Sucker Punch, I'm in big trouble. So, let's see. We'll go with Zebstrika here, go for the Thrash. And I know this thing has really bad physical defense, so 2 Thrashes will be enough to kill. He goes for the Aerial Ace, not really sure why. I don't know, sometimes the computer can be really stupid. So we'll just go for a Thrash again, and that's going to finish off the Leopard. I'm confused due to fatigue, you know, all that stuff. Now he's going to come out with Bisharp. I'm going to have to switch out here. And crap, I'm going to have to bring out Chandelure and just really hope that he doesn't have Sucker Punch, or if he does, that I can survive it. But I doubt it. I doubt it. So out comes the Bisharp. And this thing's going to be at level 73, so pretty much on my level. And let's see, go for the Flamethrower. And if he has the Sucker Punch, he's not going for it. And he's not going to be able to survive that. Not from Chandelure. No way, no how. Bisharp goes down. And that is going to be it for Grimsley as Chandelure grows up to level 76. Fabulous. Alright, so we got 2 of the Elite Four down now. 2 to go. And then the champion as well. So we're getting there. We're getting there. There are bad ways to win and good ways to lose. What's interesting and troubling is that it's not always clear which is which. A flipped coin doesn't always land heads or tails. Sometimes it may never land at all. Well, no, then you're not flipping it right. No, it doesn't work like that, yo. Alright, so let's just head on into the next room here, and this is going to be the Psychic-type trainer, Caitlin. And I'm not too worried about this one either because Chandelure is going to be able to handle a good portion of her team fairly well with Shadow Ball. You know, I'm not really worried about it. Not really worried about it at all. Alright, so we woke her up because apparently she always just hangs out here and sleeps. I don't know, that's kind of strange. Kind of strange, but we kind of need to heal up my team here because I got destroyed in the last battle. So we need to revive both Seismitoad and Serperior because they both got knocked out. And we should probably get them back up to full health too. And that's what I have all these Hyper Potions for. I stocked up on all kinds of items to make sure I was prepared for this kind of thing. Alright, so now that everyone's back at full health, let's see what I want to start off with here. I also have Archeops, who will be good against Psychic types because he has Crunch. Although that's not going to be a stab move, so yeah, that might not be as good as Chandelore's Shadow Ball. So what I'm going to do here is lead with Chandelure, and pretty confident that anything outside of like Girafarig I should be able to take down with Shadow Ball. And from there I can go and try to exploit their secondary types if necessary, or just stick to Chandelure. But yeah, she wants us to not bore her with a snooze-inducing battle. And I have a feeling that this is going to be the easiest out of all of them. So let's see, she's going to have 6 Pokemon, you know, all that stuff, they all do. And she's going to start off with Musharna. This is one of the Pokemon that she had the last time around. And very slow defensive Pokemon. It doesn't have the best, you know, not physical defense, but just defenses in general, just that it has a lot of HP. So we'll go for the Shadow Ball there, and we're able to take it out in one hit, which is awesome because it likes to spam the, you know, Hypnosis Dream Eater bullshit. I cannot stand that because when that happens, I just stay asleep for like 5 turns. It's ridiculous. She's going to bring out Metagross next, and that is kind of a problem. I could stay in and go for the Flamethrower, but, you know, I don't know. I don't want to risk him or her, whatever. Metagross actually doesn't have a gender. It being faster, you know, going for Earthquake or something stupid like that. Or, who knows, maybe it has a Quick Claw. No, it doesn't have a Quick Claw. But we're just going to play it safe, go with Seismitoad, go for that Earthquake, and that actually is enough to break through this Metagross, which is surprising that it kills it in one hit, given the fact that it has pretty good physical defense. Reuniclus is going to be her next Pokemon, and another defensive Psychic type here. This thing's even slower than Musharna, I believe. Again, this Pokemon actually has pretty solid defenses and a huge HP stat on top of that, so I'd be surprised if this knocks out Reuniclus in one hit. We're going to try it, and oh, it does! It does! Chandelure is just a beast right now, taking out Musharna and Reuniclus in one hit. Bronzong is going to come out next, and another Steel and Psychic type just like Metagross. This time, I'm going to stay in with Chandelure, go right for the Flamethrower. That's going to be super effective, and I'm not worried about Bronzong surviving because I know I can live Earthquake if it has it. Does not have the attack stat of Metagross, but it doesn't matter because it does not survive, and we're just blowing through this battle. Holy crap. Alright, out comes Gothitelle, and yeah, this thing is pretty frail. It's just kind of a bad Pokemon overall, both competitively and non-competitively. It's just not a good Pokemon, really. So we'll go for the Shadow Ball, and we outspeed it. Gothitelle goes down in one hit as well, so this is just not an interesting battle at all. Speaking of snooze-inducing battles, holy crap. One-hit KOs all over the place. This has got Sigilyph coming out next, and we're going to take Chandelure out here. We're going to prey on Sigilyph's flying typing, and we're going to go for the Wild Charge. So in comes the level 71 Sigilyph, and we should be able to kill it in 1 or 2 hits. I'm thinking 1 with Wild Charge here. 4 level difference, so let's go for the Wild Charge, and yes! Down goes the Sigilyph, and was that her last Pokemon? There's at least 5. So we take a little bit of recoil damage, and yeah, that is it. That was all of her Pokemon, and wow, yeah. Okay, that was not a fight at all. That was very snooze-inducing. Very, very snooze-inducing. Okay, so looks like we have one more member of the Elite Four to face, and we'll be off to fighting the champion. So, yeah, we're doing good so far. Doing real good. And the last member of the Elite Four that we're going to be facing is going to be Marshall, and he's going to be specializing in fighting types. And although I do not have any Psychic types on my team, I do have Archeops, who is a flying type. Acrobatics will definitely wreak some havoc. And I've got Chandelure, who's not only going to be immune to fighting type attacks, but he also has Psychic, so that can help. It's going to be a non-stab move, but every little bit helps. So we have the tools here, And I don't know if this is going to be necessarily as easy as the last battle with Caitlyn, but we should do okay. So let's see. I'm going to start off with, I think, Archeops on this one. And take the black glasses. And do I need to heal anybody? I guess not. And let's just put the... What am I looking for here? Where is... I don't even know. I really need to organize this bag, but I just never do it, and then I just scroll down slowly. There we go. Twisted Spoon. That's what I wanted to give. Alright, so Chandelure has a Twisted Spoon in case, I want to use Psychic with it or anything like that. So let's just get right into this. I thank you deeply for the chance for another round of combat against you, and myself I seek to develop the strength of a fighter, and shatter any weakness in myself. Prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory! Decisive victory is my intention. Challenger, here I come. Okay, so it is time to face off against the last Elite Four member, Marshall. And we're up against 6 fighting type Pokemon. He's going to start off with Breloom. Grass and fighting, which is a perfect matchup for Archeops, because I can just go straight for acrobatics. There's nothing he can do about that. He's not going to outspeed me, and I guess he does not have Mach Punch either, so yeah, that takes him out. But unfortunately, his Effect Spore ability is going to activate. Of course it is, and I'm going to be put to sleep, which is not good at all. So we probably need to switch out here, because I'm assuming that the incoming Sawk is going to have Stone Edge or Rock Slide, most likely Stone Edge. So that's going to be super effective on Archeops. That'll kill him probably in one hit. So let's head on into Serperior. I do have Aerial Ace on this, so I should be okay. Let's just see how much it does. Sawk really isn't that bulky, so it should be a 2-hit KO, I'm thinking. And oh no, it's not. It's going to be a 3-hit KO. So he goes for the close combat, stab, close combat from Sawk. That does a lot of damage. Even given the fact that Serperior is a higher level and it's, pretty physically inclined, wow, that just did a lot of damage. Okay, we'll go for another Aerial Ace here. And, oh, it does kill him. Is that a crit? It wasn't. That just must have been a really high damage roll, because that looked like it was going to be clearly a 3-hit KO. But I'll take it, because Serperior would be dead right now if he didn't take him out with that. So, Mienshao is going to be next. Another pure fighting type. And this is going to be a little bit faster than Sawk was. So I still think I can outspeed it, but if it has high jump kick or R-Sphere, something like that, I don't think I'm going to live that. So let's see here. What I need to do is, I guess, just sack off the Serperior and go for the full heal. At this point, Archeops is going to be more important, and it turns out that it has acrobatics. Interesting. It's going to be super effective, and Serperior is going to go down. I don't think it would have mattered even if you went for a fighting type move. You could have did like Drain Punch or High Jump Kick or R-Sphere. Any of those probably would have killed at that point. I only had like 60-something HP, 66 HP left. So now we can bring in Archeops. We are going to outspeed this Mienshao, probably by not too much. I think its base speed is around 105. So that's cool. And yeah, Acrobatics is going to take it out. Archeops is going to grow up to level 76, and in comes the behemoth that is Conkeldurr. This thing is at level 73. It's a pure fighting type, but it's just super tankish. Hopefully, Acrobatics is going to be enough to take it out, and it is. It is, which is awesome, because that base 140 or 135 or wherever it is attack stat is just absolutely devastating. And if you went for a Stone Edge there, I would be dead right now. So in comes Throw, and Throw is pretty similar to Sawk. It's a lot bulkier though, and it also can't live up to the Acrobatics there. So wow, another one-hit KO. So we're doing a lot better than I thought we would, and especially given the fact that Archeops was put to sleep. We've only lost one Pokemon. We're in good shape here, very good shape. Toxicroak's going to be coming in. And there's a good chance that it has dry skin, so we can go for the Flamethrower if I wanted to, but he's also going to be quad weak to Psychic. And it turns out that he has Anticipation, so no dry skin, so we can go right for the Psychic. And hopefully he doesn't have Sucker Punch. Nope, doesn't look like he does, or if he does, he didn't want to use it. And yeah, that's going to be way too much for Toxicroak to handle. I think that would have killed even if he was only weak to it times 2, not times 4. And as a result of that, Chandelure is going to go up to level 77. And yeah, that's going to be the end of that battle. So that's pretty awesome. And judging by the fact that we're over 25 minutes now in this video, I'm thinking that we're going to call it a video, call it a day on this one. And next time we will face off against the champion. So we made some good ground in this episode. We defeated all 4 members of the Elite Four. Next time we're going head to head with Alder. And yeah, it's gonna be a showdown. It's gonna be a good match. So looking forward to it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time for the finale of Pokemon White. But until then, game on!